Hi! We're going to make a pig craft that we will use in some math activities later. You'll need a piece of paper. I'm using brown construction paper. You can use whatever you want your pig body to be made out of. You need a marker, some safety scissors, tape. If you have a glue stick, that would also be handy. A little sandwich baggie. And at the end, I'll show you an optional extension that uses 4 clothespins and a small piece of pipe cleaner. Okay, so start by holding your paper so that the short sides go up and down. We're going to draw a big oval. So I'm going to go from the long side, loop up to the short side, come back around to the long side, up to the other short side, and back. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, now I'm going to use my scissors to cut that out, but I'm not going to throw away the parts that I cut out, so we're going to use those. All right, there's the oval I'm going to use for my pig body. Now, see how it's long one way and the other way is shorter? On the shorter side, I'm going to make that my pig face. Now, my pig needs something to smell with. What do you think it's going to use to smell? If you said a nose, you're right. To draw a pig nose, I'm going to make an oval going the other direction of my big oval. So my big oval goes like this. My little oval nose goes like this. And 2 dots on the inside. 1, 2. Then it needs something to see with. So near the end of my nose, I'm going to put 2 eyes. So 1 circle on one side, 1 circle on the other side. The bottom of my circles, I'm going to put 2 dots just on the corners there, bottom corner. There we go. Now, my pig needs something to taste with. I'm going to make just a little curved line for a mouth. Now for the ears, I'm going to use that paper we cut out earlier. It has corners on it. So I'm going to take a corner and just cut it off like that. Now I have a little triangle. Going to do the same with the other corner. Cut a little triangle. Doesn't really matter how big your triangles are. Okay, now I'm going to glue the triangles onto my pig. Okay, so just a little piece of glue. I'm going to use my glue stick. Stick it above the eye. Do the same with the other side. And it has 2 ears. Now, if I want to make my ears look like they're hollow, look like they have an inside, I'm going to make another little triangle inside my ears. There we go. Okay, that looks like a pig. Now, if you want, you can draw a little squiggle for a tail, or I'm going to make one out of a pipe cleaner later. All right, flip your pig over, and we're going to attach its belly. So near the top is where we're going to put the belly. I'm going to start by taking a piece of tape, kind of a long piece of tape, like this. I'm going to put one side, fold one side in, and the other side in over top so that it makes a loop. I'm going to put that on my bag. And then another one just for good measure. Fold one side in and the other on top, makes a loop, stick it right on there. Now I want the side that's open, the side that opens here, to come close to my pig's mouth. So I'm going to make sure the side that's open goes close to my pig's mouth on the bottom, I'm going to put it so that these corners are just about to peek out, but not quite. And then push it down to attach. There, that's a nice pig belly. Now, if you want, we can use our pipe cleaner to make a pigtail. I cut my pipe cleaner in half so that it's smaller, and I'm going to wrap it around my finger. I'm going to pull my finger out, and I get this little curly cue. The bottom, I'm going to fold it in, little tip, and poke it through the back of my pig. Now, this is a little bit tricky, so you might want to get mom or dad to do this part. Poke it through the bottom and just fold it so that it stays down. There, that's a cute little tail. Now, I'm going to decide where I want the legs to be. This part's optional again, because the legs are underneath, so he could be laying down and have his legs hidden. See, I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. I'm just opening it up and pinching it in. 4 legs. Now, to make him stand, I'm going to fold the legs under. 1, 2. All right, so he looks kind of like a sausage. I'm going to press down to get some little creases. Then when I lift him back up, he should be a little bit more stable. He might not stand that well. Look at that, there he is. He's standing up, looking all cool there. Now let's see, there's your pig. I'm not sure we can see here, a little belly underneath, sitting on his back legs. Little tail at the end. Ooh, nice. Now, I kind of prefer, I find it easier to keep the pig up without the legs. So, we can take the legs off if you don't want the legs. If you don't want to use clothespin legs, what's even easier is to draw the legs on. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. So, I'm going to take my pencil, and just where I would put the legs, I'm going to use these to help me imagine where I would put the legs. I'm going to draw 2 lines. Oh, here, I'll use black. It'll be easier to see. Draw a line and a line. Then a little line going down. Point up, main triangle, and back. Looks like a hoof. In the back, I'm going to do the same thing, but my back leg's going to be slanted away from the body. So, little slanted line, little slanted line. Lines on this going the same direction as the body. And a triangle in the middle with no bottom. I'm going to do the same. Some of the ones at the top are slanted towards the top. Nope. The ones at the bottom are slanting towards the back. There we go. Oh, that's cute. Now, our pig is hungry. So, we're going to feed him, but we need to count how much we're feeding him so that he doesn't eat too much or too little. Okay, so I'm going to feed my pig pom-poms, but you can use anything small and light. Let's see. What would happen if I fed my pig 3 pom-poms? Let's see. So they're going to go in the baggie here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think he'd like that. I bet he wants more. Can we feed him 2 more? So we fed him 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to add or feed him 2 more. 1, 2. Let's look. How many pom-poms did he eat total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He ate 5. Thanks for helping us add, little pig. All right, have fun making your pig.